Feel the legs pushing up on the set. I'm feeling it. Feel the high that you get from the line. If you feel the rage of hell in the sky.
All right, guys, why Marvel Studio needs to hire back Beau Demayo? Let's be realistic here. Once, because this video gonna come out before the finale of Xmen 97, you cannot deny this man knew the mission. He did the homework. He understood these characters. There's a lot of stuff going around that a lot of people want to talk about. So we'll talk about that in another video. Let's talk about Marvel hiring back Beau Demayo. They need to hire him because this man has done wonderful with this show. He has written these characters to the way that is very compelling. He's kind of kept characters intact of how they are from the source material, how they were in the original anime series to now. That's debatable how they be portrayed and stuff like that. But you cannot deny he understood Xmen, the anime series. He understood it. Whoever they hire, it's going to be a tough task to replace Beau Demayo. It really is. I don't know what he did. I don't know really if he was, if the OnlyFans was something that it was against Disney policy. I don't know if he got caught with his pants where, I don't know, because we hear that it's not work harassing, but he was very terrible behind the scenes, and those are rumors that are coming out right now. And that's always rumors you hear, like, oh, he was this, he was that, etc., etc. And if that's the case, then there would have been more news coming out about that, which is funny how that news came out. It's now being brushed aside because, again, the narrative now of trying to bury him and trying to make him look bad, it's not working because this show is fantastic. They need to hire him back, especially for those live action movies. They need to hire him because he understood the mission of bringing back the X-Men, but not just modern day, but bringing them back to how they were in their glory days. Like this 3-part we're getting, this is exactly what they did in X-Men the animated series. So he understood that. He understands these characters. And for him, if I was Marvel, I would hire him back. Because right now there's nobody, and I mean nobody, I can say will top these 2 seasons that he'll do. Especially season 1 or season 2. Because he already wrote season 2 from what the reports are coming out now. Season 2 is supposed to either air later this year or the beginning of next year, which I'm cool with. They're animated right now. So it's kind of weird. You know, a lot of people are like, Will Johnson, we don't know what he did. Exactly, we don't know because nobody's coming out and saying anything, which is saying, because usually if they fire somebody, they say he did this, they do that, they blackball him. They're blackballing him, but they're not really. And since the critical reception of this is doing so well, they may not blackball him for too long. I really think Marvel's going to hire him low-key under, and he'll be like, he won't have head writer, but they'll still have him as like consulting, but behind the scenes, because there's no way you don't contact this dude and say, hey, yeah, I know you did season 1 and 2. What about 3? Because there's no way. They probably have Beau Demayo say, hey, look, there's a guy I know, he's really good at it. They'll have him help him show run the next 2 or 3 seasons, because there's no way in hell you fire this dude, and critically, the show is the best thing Marvel has done in recent years. Now, there are reports coming out that the show's not doing well on Nielsen ratings and all that other stuff, and not being the top 10 of most of these other shows. And again, that's a lot of Marvel and a lot of Disney, of how lost faith they've had with the fans, and that's due to the fact of a lot of and also other things too, because let's not forget, not too long ago, Marvel was trying to erase the X-Men from existence because they didn't have the rights to it. And then when they bought out Fox, oh yeah, we got the X-Men back, but yet you did damage to your own brand. Like, it was weird. Marvel and Disney was doing something at the time where they were trying to erase the X-Men and push the Inhumans in, which was never going to work, which was to me, was one of the dumbest moves that Marvel has ever done, which just ridiculous. But anywho, yeah, they need to hire Beau Demayo back. I don't know how, consulting him, or they need to get him back, because if this season is a proof of what he can do with these characters, they need to hire him back. And then again, we'll go to season 2. If season 2 dip in quality, then I'm like, oh, maybe it's a good thing he's gone. However, if we have the same type of writing and the same type of character development, the same type of action, the same type of stuff we had in season 1 and goes into 2, yeah, they need to hire him back immediately. So that's my thoughts. As always, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think Marvel should hire Beau Demayo back, or what do you guys think? You think he should never be seen again? As always, comment below. Let me know. As always, have a Johnson, do you?